Okay, this is abstract piece number 3, 4, maybe 7. I don't know how I'm counting them. I guess we could say large abstract piece number 3, because it is kind of abstract. I made it in the same week I made the other two. Um, so I had this idea. You see it on TikTok. I had the idea. I wrote it on paper at work, and did it in pen, just really briefly. It just came to me. I was just at work. We were just there, just waiting for people to come to the door. Boom, idea, and even the shape and everything. It's like the whole image just came to me, and I was like, wow, I gotta draw this. So I drew it. Got home. I don't have the size paper that's quality. I don't have like quality large paper, so I cut up some 18 by 24s, and I put them at the bottom there. So you have this weird like mosaic golden ratio type of thing going on, and I just decided to draw on that. And then I got the form down. See, I got the form, and so it's a little bit weird. I didn't want it to be normal, so we got the form. And something that I started doing this time is being more efficient with the shading. That's why I slowed it down at this point in the video, because if you see, I'm making it darker where I know the shade is going to be. It's like I'm doing future stuff. So I usually take the Vine charcoal that's really light and that's easily erasable, and it can come and go very easy. I do that first, then I do compressed charcoal after, so that it's more permanent, because you can't really get rid of that one. That one is like, it's like pen kind of. A really hard time to get rid of it. But after I outline the whole thing with dark, I take the dark napkin that I have, and I only mush. How do you say? I mush the compressed charcoal more so in the direction of where I know the shading is going to be, and that's exactly what I did here. And so you can see around the eye is really heavy, really clear, literate shading. You can see it on the shoulder, on the bottom of the hand, the foot, in the arm that's raised. So I think that's an intuitive way of shading. I'm gonna keep working on that, because I believe I can make pieces like this. This took me an hour. I think I could do it in 30 minutes if I incorporate this type of shading, over and over. And for the coloring, you can see the pink. I really enjoy the color pink that is there. It's a little bit bright on the screen because the light was shining directly at it. But what I had to do is I have to use only a little bit, because if I use the whole pink, if I like really press hard, it would be like magenta. It would be like hot pink, and that's not what I'm trying to go for. I want more of an older appeal, So I learned I had to start pressing really light with the pastels, which is good. It's good for retention of materials. You don't use so much each time. You're literally using the smallest amount of dust. I used to press and press and press, and I would be gone. I'd be out of pastels in like a week or two, because you just press all of it all the time. But yeah, that taught me how to get lighter colors. And the good thing about the shading method I was talking about is that you can put colors on top of it, because like I said, the compressed charcoal is so strong, it's so stubborn. Even when you put colors over it, and I guess I'm doing light colors, it doesn't go away. So you can see the hand has really nice shading still. The arm, all the shading that I did before is still there. Like it's not going anywhere. So I figured that's a really good way to produce these pieces. And I think it makes a style that I don't know if I've seen a style like this before, where it looks really smoky and dirty and messy, but also like, I don't know, the whole gestalt, that's the word, gestalt, of the piece is like insane. I wanted it to be taking place in an insane asylum. That's what I imagined when I drew it with the pen originally. And you're going to see I add tiles to the floor to kind of give that effect. But it's the pieces, I think the idea behind the piece is to hold your tongue. But how does it feel to hold your tongue? Because for me, I love to talk. I love to talk about everything. I like to talk drama. I like to just talk about ideas and this and that and just information. I love it. Sharing it, learning it, everything. But it's not good to do that. And I think I'm portraying how it feels to hold my tongue. When I hold my tongue, I feel crazy. It's a hard thing for me. It's a really hard task. I like this part because if you look at the face for a second before I started shading it, you could see the planes that I shaded on. And I didn't see it until now. I'm just looking back at the video, but the shading on this one is just so strong. Like, you can tell exactly where the light is coming from. You can tell exactly where the dimensions are and the planes of things are, the surfaces. The illusion is just so strong. It's good. I think it's really, really good. And yeah, I had to draw this extra foot because I didn't know where to put it. This is 36 inches by 33 inches, and I have to make a custom frame for it if I want to frame it. I want to put matte around it and make it really nice. I just did that with one of the other pieces, the abstract piece. I'll probably make a video on it, a really short video. I didn't record any of the process because it was the first time, and I was really, it was a lot of work. But, excuse me, can make frames now, so that's good. And I'll probably make a frame for this and host a gallery show. I'm trying to host a gallery show. But yeah, this is how I made Hold Your Tongue. You can see me doing the shading thing again. It's good to have a napkin that is really used. If you've ever seen a napkin that I have to use for art, I think you could probably go back in other videos and see it. It literally looks like it was like a World War relic because it's so beat up. It's just you take a napkin and you just rub and rub and rub and rub the charcoal and the pastel for like 2 months, not even 2 or 3 weeks, and it will just become like literally a thread. It's going to be like threads of napkin. And when it gets to that point, it's going to be extremely black. And that's when you can shade around. That's when you can move around it's like you have a soft shading tool. It's really, really interesting. And nobody ever talks about it. I don't know if I did it intentional or it just happens. But try to get your napkins like that if you do charcoal. I don't know too many people that do charcoal anymore. Even illustrators in art school don't do charcoal that I know of. You know, nobody really likes charcoal. Don't sleep on charcoal. But here's the tile phase. I was going to do the tiles each a different color, but then I said, no, I just did that. And I think the white is so strong here because it just makes the atmosphere for me. I can't really explain it. I imagined it to be blue and white, like maybe like a bathroom tile thing. But I decided, I said, no color. I'm going to do just white. I did a little blue at the top of the paper. You can't really see it. You can barely even see it on the finished piece because I didn't really like it. But I did go all around with white charcoal, white pastel, because I think that was a better white than the dusty paper white, you know. But overall, I really enjoy this piece. I feel like it's only going up from here. And this proves if you have an idea to draw or to do something, just do it. By any means, just do it. You have to do it. Because if not, if I never acted on this piece, we would have never had this piece. And that would have made me sad. Well, it wouldn't have made me sad, but we would be... Imagine we didn't have this to look at. This is an amazing... I love it. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. And yeah, I think that's it for the video. I'd never talked for 8 minutes before. That's a lie. And yeah, I'm gonna put yeah, because I realized halfway through recording that the hand wasn't there. Okay, and this is me putting the blue. I was thinking to put a little bit of blue. But yeah, that's the piece. Oh yeah, and this is the song that I listened to while I made this piece.
It's the love that's made to fill my heart. Where's the one from whom I never part? First they hurt me, then desert me. I'm left alone, all alone. There's no house that I can call my own.